Hello, YouTube and Odyssey. Today I'll talk about tanning addiction, and I did not know this was prevalent, right? So you even have, I guess, the Caucasian community. Well, I haven't seen like some black people do it, and it's video showing they need sunscreen. So I'm gonna show you how it's on social media. The TikTok from Kim Kardashian. This is ridiculous. We have no brains on. We're copying everything a social media influencer does. So they even I'm gonna show when they had like cancer, the story about Tan Mom, how she abused her from her tanning addiction, that she took her daughter in the booth and gave her daughter sunburn. This is ridiculous. Someone like the Tan Mom was trivialized because of a tan. So that's helping something maybe health field, but it did predict our obsession with this crap. So you gonna put every aspect of life really over a freaking tan. You a child abuser. Even though I think she doesn't look good. So it's what, she's crazy just because she has a tan? Are you serious? Generalize one aspect of your body. We know it's your brain. And there's even other news videos saying when you get tan, you destroying your skin or something, cell damage. So they went out to mock the Tan Mom. So I don't like this because you generalizing somebody's mom, and people mock somebody's mom. That's gonna hurt the girl. They don't think of the feelings of the girl that they believe was abused by the Tan Mom. And again, this is all us making all of our perception, morality, society over a tan. This is like how we give the N word too much power. Okay, so we giving people fame for doing something you can't even. She didn't even train for that, and this is a story where they ridicule somebody and get them a mugshot. I don't like mugshot myself because she wasn't even a convicted felon, and they was making fun of her. I'm gonna show that on the news and everything on this Vice documentary. She was an innocent woman.
One doctor did say if you tan too much, you could get cancer. But that was the extent of it. He didn't elaborate any further. I do go through withdrawals if I go a couple of days without tanning. It's like being an addict, I guess. That's just who I am. I like to tan. My daughter Anna is 17. She's sweet as a dumpling. She'd be like, Mommy, why are there people everywhere around you always? Or Mommy, why this? Mommy, why that? And it's very difficult to explain to a child, the sickness that was going on. It was 2012, and I was accused of taking her to the tanning salon and putting her in the tanning booth. The booth is way over there, and it's open this much. When she was outside waiting for me to bring out lunch, my daughter got a sunburn. The next day, she goes to school. I don't know who exactly to this day called the police, but the police showed up at my house and arrested me for child endangerment.
Her to this tanning salon and into an actual tanning bed, causing a slight burn.
The next day, the news knocked at the door, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do the interview. And the clip of me with the pink shirt on, that's the clip everyone used to portray me. And it went global. Every TV channel, you name it, was in front of my home. The paparazzi was in my tree, lined up for rows, weeks on end, months on end. This didn't stop for close to a year. After this happened, I started immediately being called Tan Mom.
Patricia exploded into the headlines. She was everywhere. Saturday Night Live was parodying her.
And now I have the look every woman dreams of, Wile E. Coyote, right after something blows up in his face.
I grew up in Long Island. My parents were very strict parents. It had to be perfect. So judgmental. It was a very stressful, strict household. So I rebelled into my teens and then into college and being wild. But who wouldn't? My father, he would lay out in the sun with baby oil. You remember the albums back in the day? He'd open them up, put aluminum foil, and lay out in the sun like that. But after that, watching my father, you watch an adult, you're going to end up like your parent.
Her story to me is the exact ideology of what the truth movement, an example of what we believe in. How social engineering, how something around you or your environment is caused society to be this way. This is the part where I realized it's the beginning of how our addiction became our downfall, And yeah, you can be taught a lot of things.
Times a week, and then as I progressed in age, I was tanning a lot more.
What was it that made you want to tan so much?
Get out of the house. It was my free time. The nail salon was right next door. The pizzeria was right next door. My friends were right next door. Just a break. That was my break. I guess I got it. You can call it addicted.
These are our two best friends coming up. They're going to talk about how they feel about what happened to her. These two were going to support her for running for Senate. I think they're really good supportive friends of her, and this is the good part of the story. That's the success story of her bouncing back from the
Target
tragedy.
for everyone because she was obsessed with tanning. She looked
Like a
brown.
French fried potato.
She looked brown. She looked a little crispy. Let's be honest,
And I think it goes back to the treatment of women in general, and especially in entertainment. They're devalued, they're made fun of, they're mocked.
What made her think that that was a good idea?
Maybe she should have just bought a mirror.
That's her.
Oh my gosh.
Good Lord.
The mom looks like alligator face or some wildebeest with that orange.
Why did nobody, when this happened, say to this woman, wow, you're really unhealthy. That looks really tan. Nobody did that. It was all, how do we make a circus show out of her?
At Tan Mom's peak, the most difficult aspect is they were judging my parenting. I'd give my life for my children. And then to be ridiculed, was really rough. Wreck. I mean, obviously you saw me throughout the years. The next minute you're like making a batch of margaritas. I mean, I don't know what to say. I was trapped in my own home for over a year until we went to court and I won. I was acquitted of all charges.
It's over with.
She's less tan and now clear of charges.
The Tan Mom craze started cooling down after, well, to be honest with you, it has never cooled down completely. It's just calmer, but people still stare at me.
We are holding a town hall with Patricia. She's going to be answering questions from...
Gentlemen, the few of us that are here today, our very intimate audience, we are here with a town hall featuring the one and only amazing Patricia Krenzel, who is running for the U.S. Senate here in the state of Florida.
Well, my story is long, and I'll try to make it short and sweet. I am a single mom today, a widowed, and I have 5 children that come in our mailboxes. We're talking about the working class moms that maybe might work at Walmart for minimum wage. I'm not completely qualified. I'm educated, but I'm learning. I'm learning as I go along as well. I'm here for people. Is a facade that was made up with the paparazzi. I'm Patricia Marie who likes to tan. Know the real me, that I'm not that crazy drinking person. I was thrown on a stage and they took advantage of me. Big time. I'll be tan forever and I'll be a mom forever. So they can take their tan mom and shove it.
Give you the step-by-step process on how to get this tan line this summer.
Aside from looking like a dubious sex god in your budgie smugglers, there's nothing healthy about a tan. But despite the life-threatening dangers,
everyone knows someone with melanoma. It's as Aussie as our golden beaches and our sweeping plains.
The Joint Australians of the Year reminding us we have one of the highest skin cancer rates in the world. 2,000 of us die each year of the disease, and more than 2 in 3 Aussies will be diagnosed in their lifetime. And yes, being sun smart totally prevents it.
Yet tomorrow, thousands of Aussies will be soaking up the sun, working on their tans, or as we see it, brewing their melanomas.
I love getting a tan, beautiful day. Sun's out, guns out, everyone's loving it.
Well, you got to make sure slip, slop, and slap, all right? It's very dangerous out here. With the sun,
that's the one.
The UV's very high.
So, if tanning is your body's response to UV light damaging your DNA and it's totally killing us, then why the hell are we still doing it?
This is day 1.
Well, it could be something to do with the super hot people of the TikTok.
I saw the most beautiful European girl on here, and she had the best tan of anyone I've ever seen in my entire life, like the darkest, deepest bronze.
It's a place where pro-tanning content is getting millions of views.
Melanoma is the most prominent form of cancer in young people aged 20 to 39. It makes me feel really frustrated because influencers do have a duty of care to their audience. It is selfish and small-minded to be promoting sun tanning.
I'm in desperate need of a tan. Like, I might have to be a Jersey girl and hit up the tanning beds when I go home.
In addition to tanning tips, influencers are pushing tanning aids like oils and sprays to help you cook quicker than a pig on a spit.
It's extremely dangerous to be pushing these tanning accelerants because they essentially speed up the tan.
I'm Kim Kardashian.
I mean, recently we saw Kim Kardashian promoting solariums on her Instagram. If you're under 35 and you've used a solarium, you've increased your chances of melanoma by 59%.
So we call on advertisers and social media influencers. Stop glamorizing tanning.